Hey everyone, this is Alan from BMW Durham, back again with another video. We have a special presentation. We've got the 2024 pre-production BMW i5 M60 in Phytonic Blue with Silverstone / Atlas Merino Leather interior. Alright, so this is the pre-production 2024 BMW i5 M60 in Phytonic Blue. I'm just going to hit unlock there, and we got those new style headlights going on. They're not showing up that well on camera, but it's a totally new design. The front bumper has been completely redesigned. Everything about this speaks G-body language, definitely. And we've got them here for a few days only, so I wanted to jump in here and share these vehicles with you while we had them here. They should be launching for retail market in October. But this is our first time seeing it, so I definitely wanted to take some time to share it with you. So why don't we go through all the details. Alright, so this is the 2024 BMW i5 M60 in Phytonic Blue. So first of all, let's take a look at this paint. And we've got the 4 lines coming down. We've kind of got sculpted arches like the G80, G82, but not quite as aggressive. And we've got the BMW rondelle there with the blue accents to signify we've got an EV here. This is the new kidney grille. Now, unfortunately, this kidney grille does have the illumination going around these sections here, but we can't get it to turn on for whatever reason. There's a little camera right here, and we've got the M badging on the front, and we've got black on this part, Phytonic blue on the lower part. It's a little bit hard to see because of the lighting inside the showroom right now, but maybe it's a little bit easier to see from this angle. We've got black air intake ducts there for your brakes. Tow hook spot is up here. And now let's take a little closer look at the headlights. So these are the shadow line headlights, and these are BMW LEDs. So there's a little welcoming animation. This one turns on first, this one turns on second. And it is a completely new design, but there's still 4 lights, which is still iconic for BMW. And if I press and hold the panic button for 1 second, that's what the key looks like. You can get the low beams on there. So all 4 lights do turn on there. And let's come around to the side. So our market has the reflector here. We've got the blue rondelle accent in the center there. And these are the 20-inch 940M wheels that are exclusive to the i5 M60. And we do have the massive blue M Sport brake back there as well. But this is a very interesting design for wheel. I'm sure it has something to do with aerodynamics and whatnot to have this type of design. We have M badging there on the front fender. We have M wing mirrors in black, so that looks pretty awesome. And we have the new flush door handles, and there's a body line that comes right above that M badge all the way to the back into the taillight. And there's another body line at the bottom that just swoops up, but it's a little bit more jagged, and it goes almost right to the edge here. And then we have black rocker panels at the bottom. I don't know what that tape is for, but again, this is pre-production. And at the back here, just wanted to show off that rear wheel in the back. And when we come around, so we do have the new style antenna. We have a black spoiler on the trunk lid here, so that might indicate some type of M Sport Pro package. And we've got the new rear design here. So new tail lights. The tail lights do have 2 skinny L shapes, and then 1 chrome inverted L shape in the middle. Blue accents on the back rondelle. M60 badging. So that looks cool. And of course at the bottom we've got some vertical reflectors and just massive diffuser because there's no exhaust down here because it's an EV. You can see that we've also got some sensors hidden along the back, and there's your port for your tow hook. And there's a camera here, micro switch here, but I'm gonna kick my foot underneath the car. I've got the key with me. So once this opens up, it's interesting. Up here you've got the same buttons to close, close and lock. But we have the same type of grocery bag hangers as we saw in the back of the 7 Series. There's some space down here. I see a tow hook, but I see that there's something you can lift up here. Oh, the tow hook goes in there. So that's a bit fancier than before. And this is a spare tire, which is odd, and this is a big cover for us to unveil the vehicle. Another storage space here, and there's a handle to lift this up, and I can kind of see there's a little space in there, but not much, because I think a lot of that's taken up by the battery. But let me just kick my foot underneath it there again, and we'll get that to close the fancy way. Boom. Now over here, let's open that up. So we have level 1, level 2, and level 3 DC fast charging here. But look at this. I think that's a little unlock charger button. So I guess you can press that to manually unlock it from here if you've got the key perhaps. I'll have to look into that one. On the Hofmeister kink, we have the 5 right in there, so that's new design element. We have the flush door handles, but like most of our product right now, you're seeing that we have the comfort access touch on the front only. And down here, we've got a new style welcome light carpet that has not been seen yet. It's kind of perpendicular lines. I've never seen that. Let's open up that back door. So once we open this up, yes, we have Harman Kardon sound system in there, and we've got some door pockets. This is the Silverstone / Atlas Grey leather interior, and we have manual sunshades. Very 5 series. We have new style door handle, window switch, and down here, oh, look at that. So we've got the accessory port. It looks like we've got a little ambient light or something there, and USB Type-C. We have some vents in the back of the center console, USB Type-C, 2 heated seats on the 2 outer positions of storage space, vents down here as well for your rear passenger's feet. And take a look at these seats. So got a little bit of Atlas Gray across the top here. None of the headrests flip up or down. We do have the rear sunshade up. I don't know what this cloth thing is here for, but again, pre-prod. Pull that down. We have, okay, so we have a new style cup holder there instead of the ones that come out the front. And up top, we have coat hanger, handles, and anything on the back of the B-pillar? No. Okay. So I think we've seen everything that we can look at back here. Reading lights up top. I see they also have some microphones up top for rear communication and whatnot. Let's go open the door on the front passenger side. All right, so if we come up from the front passenger side, open that up, and there's some Velcro here, pre-production. We've got unlock, lock. I guess maybe they're hiding potential memory buttons and whatnot that aren't here yet. Harman Kardon sound system. Lots of space down there. Seat controls look different this time around. They're the same idea. You have lumbar here. I guess this is a manual under the thigh extension. Yes, it is. And take a look at these front seats here. They look really comfortable and really good. I see there's a little button here. Drops down the the glove box. It's illuminated. I don't see any ambient air or anything like that. There's a little key cylinder here to lock the glove box. And let's zoom out for a second. So there's iDrive 8. The screens are the same size as you'd see in 2 Series, 3 Series, X5, X6, X7. But we have this new ambient light interaction bar that kind of resembles the 7 Series. We've got little touch vent openings. And with iDrive 8, oh, it says G60 to signify the chassis code. We're going to play around with this stuff in a minute. Down here, there's a wireless charger, I believe, and some cup holders, 2 USB Type-C charging ports down here as well. And the cup holders don't have anything to cover it this time on this one. We have glass controls, so there's either black plastic, bronze, or glass. So this one has the glass controls in there. I like that the start-stop is illuminated in blue. Press this button, so that opens up to reveal that there is a 12-volt plug in there. I don't know if there'll be any extra other plugs because there's 2 USB Type-Cs at the front now, so that's interesting. Let's go open the door on the other side. All right, so if we approach from the front driver door, this is where you'll want to be. So inside of here, we've got Harman Kardon. We have the memory buttons. This is the seating menu button, lock, unlock. All 4 window controls. I'm sure that is for the rear sunshade. Yes, it is. I'm going to just put it back up. And we've got this interesting kind of wood trim inside of here. That is to open the tailgate. And look inside of here. So we have the same power controls as we saw on the other seat. And there's another little look at the seats there. We have a sunroof, standard size sunroof, but there's an optional different sunroof, which we'll see on that car in the next video. But inside of here, you've got your lighting controls, exterior lighting menu, auto on and off. So that's kind of the new design language for our lighting. And we've got simplified signals, so there's no BC button on the end here. Power adjustment for your steering column. Let me just grab a seat in here and shut the door. So we do have head-up display. We have iDrive 8. This is the new style steering wheel. It's supposed to be red at the 12 o'clock, but it's taped off. Again, pre-prod stuff. We have the one boost paddle on the left because this car doesn't actually have gears because it's electric. We have cruise control. We have controls here. So let's see what kind of content we have options for here in this dash. Yep, so we have range prediction view, assisted view, AR view, which will be awesome for navigation. There it is. Route preview, map, G-force, and music. And then for layouts, the same three layouts, the focused, the wide, and the gallery. And then for head-up display, we've still got, I don't know if you can see that there, directional view, assisted view, sport view, so those are shift indicator lights, and there's a reduced view. So that has not changed, but I can tell right away by the font, this is iDrive 8.5. So all the buttons are now in the bottom here instead of along the side. Home buttons here, apps, phone. Over here you'll get Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, navigation, music, and the home screen now displays the map. And these are called Quick Select, but these are really just the same widgets that we had earlier. I do like the layout of iDrive 8.5 better than 8, but I don't like how these widgets work, but that's okay. I don't really use them that much anyways, but I like the layout that I had in iDrive 8 in my car. Now, we do also have an interior camera, which is new for 5 Series, which is right here. So much like all the other ones, I'm sure you can, we'll have to log in. So you can likely take selfies with a smile, put on a timer, 3-second timer, or you can put it in burst mode. And if there's any movement in the car while it's locked, it'll likely take a picture and send it to the My BMW app, which is awesome. Now, I just want to quickly go to a couple of things to just take a look at what's going on here. And this is actually my first time sitting in here. So iDrive 8.5, first thing I want to look at is climate control. So this is what the new climate control looks like. They made it so it's more understandable for everyone. I think it's just as simple as it was in the other one, but I think if you aren't a BMW product genius like I am, it might be a little bit confusing. So first, you can turn the whole thing on or off. You've got fan speed here for driver, and you've got, go away, we've got air recirculation, air conditioning, auto, fan direction, max AC, sync, and then passenger side fan speed. And down here you'll notice temperature up and down, but if you touch the little chair, you can also do heated seats, heated steering wheel, and same thing for the passenger side, except obviously there's no steering wheel. If I turn the auto off, it becomes more manual in a sense this way. So you can direct where you want the air going and whatnot, but I think auto is ultimately the better place to be. Now, I'm just gonna hit the park assist button next, which is just down here. So let's press that. So this vehicle has automatic back parking, front parking, parallel parking, coming out of a parking spot. And likely it's gonna also have the other things such as parking with the app and setting up a parking path and then having it follow that. So that's all cool. And next thing I want to take a look at while we're here in BMW iDrive 8.5, if we go next to driving settings, driving assistance. So, okay, yeah, driving. So assisted driving, we do have assisted driving plus and lane change assistant. So I was just wondering if this one had the ability to change lanes by looking with it, but I don't see any new options here. The lane change assistant, let me just double check that it doesn't say anything else. No. So that is all really cool. And another thing I wanted to do, so I'm just going to turn the car on for a second. It's electric, so no one will know. And I just want to go to my modes. So we have personal, sport, efficient, expressive, relaxed, digital art. Let's go to sport and see if anything cool happens with the interaction light bar. So it's red and some blue is coming through. So we've got the M colors going in here, which is kind of like what we saw in the 7 Series. I'm just going to turn that off. And yeah, so personal, blue, efficient, a different blue, expressive, sunshade open, and we've got these cool colors in here. So that's all really cool. What I want to do next is let's take a look at what is here. So I think I felt this. So there's a way to open this hood, and we're just going to come around. It's still a 2-pole system as it was in all the previous BMWs. Let me just open that up. Look at that massive cover. So I'll put the information here as to the size of the battery. It's a dual motor because it's all-wheel drive, but this is producing 590 horse and at peak 605 foot-pounds of torque, so that is insane. We have positive battery terminal, we have negative battery terminal, and we have washer fluid way over here. What an absolute beast of a vehicle. Okay, so before we conclude the video, I'm just going to get the lights back on, and we're just going to walk around it one more time while it's still here. What do you guys think of this new design for the G60 5 Series? Full electric. I think this car looks actually really cool. I know everybody likes to complain online, but once you see it in person, you'll have the same feelings as I do, I hope. Alright everyone, so that was my tour of this pre-production 2024 BMW i5 M60 in Phytonic Blue with the Silverstone Atlas Grey interior. I really like the design. This is my first time seeing it live on video with you. Well, not live, but you get the idea. What do you think? Do you like the car? If you like the car, if you like the video, if you like me, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Give us a 5-star Google review mentioning my name in there. That really, really, really helps me out. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.